The shot we're talking about is starting with your racket out here and bringing it in, which is advanced, and it's a pendulum swing. Because it's out there, what happens, it's got some serious power, because he'll have his racket out there and he'll just bring it in. And that, I didn't even hit that well, and that was a perfect drive. It just fixed it up. It fixed it up because the point of impact was so strong, even though the swing wasn't 100% correct. It made it up, it fixed it up. That has just got power once again on the depth and the control. But that there, beautiful shot. You see the follow through, stayed out here. It didn't go around here, down the floorboard, which is what happens. And the reason it's advanced is because you have a lower prep. So your lower prep, instead of all this and all this and all this, it's all just from there. So it's there. All those shots there. Gary Peterson here. Today I'm going to show you how to get massive power and incorporate more of a pendulum swing in an advanced backhand drive. It's a thing called, well, it's not really called anything, but it's creating space prior to striking. So we could call it creating space in your preparation, if you like. So instead of, I teach a lot about beginners, about keeping really compact and staying really tight and really close. And the reason is because I don't want all this, and it's so much quicker to prep. So I've already prepped, there, I'm prepped, there, I'm prepped. But all this is like, it takes ages to prep, and preparation is the #1 problem for all players, generally, as they get to a reasonable standard. But the shot we're talking about is starting with your racket out here and bringing it in, which is advanced, and it's a pendulum swing. Because it's out there, what happens, it's got some serious power. There, look at that, it's just wonderful. And I'll tell you why it works and the mechanics of how it works. What happens is, I'll face the camera for this. If I'm here and I have a close prep and I then push out to hit, I'm actually compromising on strike. So when I strike the ball, I'll do this side. When I push out, when I strike, so if I stay in and I push out, I'm compromising my strength. If I start out here and pull in, what happens is when I strike, everything's super powerful and super strong position. So it's a wonderful way to hit. It's a seriously wonderful way to hit. The best component of it, the best player that actually shows that really clearly is Nick Matthew by far, because he'll have his racket out there and he'll just bring it in. And that, I didn't even hit that well, and that was a perfect drive. It just fixed it up. It fixed it up because the point of impact was so strong, even though the swing wasn't 100% correct. It made it up. It fixed it up. That has just got power once again on the depth and the control. Racket out there. Once again, back wall, second bounce there, out there. Bring it in. Now there's a few other things that help it. What happens is it's got this is a pendulum swing. It's down the floorboard. So to put the swing in here, if I bring this in here, there, what happens is it goes down the floorboard and you tend to go out and across. So I'm going across from 5 o'clock from 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock on the swing, which puts a little bit of slice, which makes it really accurate and stay on the ball. So it's a wonderful thing. So that's really good. So your swing is down the floorboard more. So it works really well. The floorboard is your friend. That's all you've got to remember. If you swing down the floorboard more balls go straight. It's that simple. The more you start doing this, the more your racket's only in the right spot for a split second. Okay, so this out here puts cut on the ball too. This is natural cut for backhand. Natural cut. If I just follow my elbow, what happens? I'll just cut across. I just cut across with my elbow. There's a second bounce back wall. Perfect drive off for just an okay hit. But out there, that pull in, so I can go wide. There, second bounce back wall. Once again, out there wide. And you see the power from just generated there, out there. Second bounce back wall. So I do a lot of this now. Second bounce back wall. So this is about where my backhand drive is, because it's got power and venom there. Second bounce back wall. Really consistent, really good, really powerful. It's not a problem for whichever foot out there, because you can work against it. So I can work against that here and pull that in. and get reasonable power off back foot there, because it doesn't rely on the turn of your body so much. The problem with back foot is you lose power when you don't have preparation in your body. So I go here, I don't have preparation. There's no preparation in my body, so I've got to do it all with arm almost. You do a little bit with this, but you don't have the range of movement that you have with this. That range of movement there is powerful and big. This range of movement here is there, so it's much shorter. So your arm, but the best thing with the backhand is you get that across your body, that elbow pull. So out there, that will pull through nicely, and that should have been better. But that there, beautiful shot. You see the follow through, stayed out here, it didn't go around here, down the floorboard, which is what happens. So there's some serious legs for that, for this style of hitting. And it's like the loop swing forehand, loop swing backhand is exactly what it is. And it's a racket out here on the volley. So if I out there, that's terrible, out there. I don't tend to be out there so much on the volley, but you get power. Nick Matthews does it unbelievably well, because he'll just work off that here, there, here, there, here. So pull it in, out, in, out, in. So I don't do this, so that's why I'm having trouble. But it might suit you really well. I tend to go more compact preparation and everything, because it's quicker, and I need quick speed on the volley as in prep, because I get in trouble a lot. But for the drive, for me, this is fantastic. So it's out there. Second bounce back wall, once again, consistency is just phenomenal. If I get any position on the ball, rack it out, pull it in, on the drive, power, target, back wall, so good. So there you go, that's just spacing, that's finding space in your preparation. And the reason it's advanced is because you have a lower prep. So your lower prep, instead of all this and all this and all this, it's all just from there. So it's there. All those shots there can happen really quick because your prep's faster. So you actually, it sends the bounce on just a little bit, but that slice across will take out some of the bounce, and so that'll help you as well. So advanced players, lower prep, still full power, more of a loop swing, more of a pendulum swing, cut across the line of the ball, and they use that spacing, initial preparation spacing, and pull the racket into the body here for awesome power and get unreal quality results putting their opponent under pressure. Seriously good, you've got to get into it, and there's more than one way to hit, and that's just the best way as you get good and capable. You need strong bodies, you need a trained body to do it. Once you get that, get into this form of hitting and you'll never look back.